Hi guys, so for today's video we are going to be looking at what fears are creating blocks for you and advice moving forward. As Gandhi said, we think hate is the enemy, but fear is actually the enemy. So let's see what is halting your progress and keeping you from moving forward. We have 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. I am very appreciative of you guys doing that, and it's so amazing. You guys have been amazing. I am really, really grateful to have all of you here watching me and choosing me to help guide you on your journey, really. And I'm very appreciative of that. Also, if you enjoy this reading, you can also find my PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wishlist in the description box below if you'd like to donate to the channel as well. And I really appreciate anybody who has been doing that as well. It really does help me out, and I've said as well a lot. It really helps me out. I really appreciate all that you guys do. It's so amazing and so great, and never think that it's too small either. It's fucking amazing that you even thought of doing it. So thank you for that, and thank you guys for leaving timestamps in the description box below. That really helps too. So let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, what fears are holding you back, creating blocks in your life? And advice moving forward. So this is the advice cards from Spirit. I'm going to put this over here. We have manipulation exposed, plans backfiring, fake friends, letting go of the past pain, remembering the forgotten past, ego battle is done and over, blocks are shown, pay attention to your intuition, unique views are revealed. So I feel like a lot of you guys are really going through a lot of pain and a lot of hurt because of past people who have tore you down, who have gossiped, who have lied, who have backstabbed, people who have taken things that you told them in confidence and ran around telling everyone else. I feel like you dealt with a lot of fake people in your life who were just there to either mess with you or to take what you had and to claim it as their own, that kind of thing. You've been really remembering some of the details of the past, and it's time to really just let this all go, to know that what is blocking you from being able to move forward is being able to be open to trusting and having a good relationship again, because people of the past were untrustworthy and they were not good relationship material. It's time to really just let go of that past pain and to know that whatever they put out will return back to them, and what you have put out will return back to you. If you were a good friend in this situation, if you were somebody that was upstanding in this situation, that's going to return back to you as well. And honestly, if some of you were the manipulative, backstabbing person, then that will end up coming back too. But in order to move forward, you have to go through that karmic cycle and come out the other end. So it's time to really pay attention to your intuition as well. I think that in the past you might have been ignoring some of your intuitive hits and some of the red flags as well, and you might have been giving to people that you knew were kind of out to get you. And now it's time to really put actions like that to rest, and don't just accept people into your life because you don't want to be alone. Instead, make sure that you are only accepting them into your life if they are worthy of being in your life and if you are worthy of being in their life. Which sounds weird. Everybody's worthy, but you know what I mean. It's in some situations, even if this person isn't toxic to other people, they could be toxic to you, and vice versa. Even if you aren't toxic to other people, you could be toxic to this person. When it's toxic on one side, it's toxic on both sides. And all it takes is one person to walk away from that. That's what I was trying to explain to my ex when I told him that I was ending it. I know that neither one of us wants to be blamed for it. I know that neither one of us wants to be divorced like our parents. I know that neither one of us wants to put our kids through that and blah, 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 blah. But our kids are happiest when we're happiest. And if we are not happy together, then we don't need to be together. And it is time for us to stop trying to push something together that just is not working, because all that's doing is hurting everybody involved. And then it turned into a big mess because he decided to make it all my fault instead of telling people that, hey, we decided to end this because it was hurting us both. Yeah. Fire ant, hyena, bee, moth. So you could be being worried about somebody having plans in the background to destroy you as well, because you are a very bright, beautiful light in this world, and I feel like you are so worried that there are predators lurking out there that are going to jump on this and tear it apart, that you might not be doing what your heart tells you to do. Somebody could have really been working behind the scenes at some point, trying to mess up a lot of things in your life. They may have been very manipulative. They may have been gossiping. They may have been spreading rumors and lies. And they may have been really showing you this fake mask. They may have been really laughing at you behind your back. They might have been, and this person may not, you may not even have these people doing this, but this is what you're worried about. If this hasn't actually happened, this is what you're worried about. You're worried about this because you have dealt with those fake people in the past, and you're worried about these new people being fake. And really, there's just a need to know that yes, you are going to attract some of those negative energies, but that doesn't mean you have to involve them in your life either. And at the same time, you do want to start making some connections. You do want to start opening up to the world around you, the community around you, the people around you. And some people might be trying to plant some worries or doubts or fears in your mind about opening your wings, spreading your wings, and being able to interact with people around you because of the way that they treated you in the past. So we have the Empress, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Hermit, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have all kinds of options around you. You're very abundant, very fertile, you're very honest, you're very down to earth, you're very grounded, you're very caring, very nurturing. You give a lot, you give so much, and you give this beautiful mother-like energy as well. You are somebody that really just could do anything. You could do anything. You could have anyone if you really wanted. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who could have anyone, who could be anyone, who could do whatever they wanted to. Somebody who's very nurturing, kind, caring, loving, beautiful. And you might be pulling yourself back and hiding away from them because you don't feel like you're enough for them. You feel like they could have anything they want. Why would they ever choose you? Because you're really nothing. You also may spend a lot of your time trying to please everyone around you and trying to work really hard to do things for everyone else. And this may be stopping you from building your own life as well, from knowing that you have all these options, from knowing that you really could do anything you want. Courage. I feel like you need to really step up into your courage, and that you really need to go forward and express your truth. I feel like you're wanting to bring some sort of truth to someone about something, and you're worried about whether or not this is going to hurt this person, and it's time to tell them the truth regardless of that. It's time to really express the truth, and it's time to believe in yourself as well. It's time to believe in yourself and to know that anything you touch will turn to gold. Anything you touch will turn to gold. You may even feel like you need to take some time away to really get your thoughts straight and centered, and that is okay. But remember that you do need to come back out after your time of isolation. There is a time of isolation, and then there is a time of getting back out there, and you really need to get back out there. And if you stay in isolation too long, it can cause some other problems with like social anxiety, things like that. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you really just need to express the truth of who you are and what you're worth and how many options you have. And then you just need to pull your time and energy back and focus on yourself and focus on what you are building in your life. It's time to do the best for everyone involved in a situation, not just the best for you, not just the best for them, but the best for everyone involved in a situation. And you are somebody who is strong enough in character to be able to do that. So let's see, we have let go, release, forgive, move on, and then karma can play out. Stay on your path and working towards your goals. Don't associate with those who wish you harm. So yeah, there is a need here to really pull back your energy from those who have hurt you, or those who are jealous, or those who are manipulative, things like that, to work on your own goals, to work on your own path, to let go of all of that though, to release it, to forgive it, to know that this person is just busy doing these things because they don't feel like they are worthy. They don't feel like they are good enough. They don't feel like they can amount to what you amount to. And this person really, they need to learn a lesson for damn sure. But the only way they can learn that lesson is if you choose to move away and let it all go, so that you're not carrying that lesson with you, but you're letting it go. And once you let it go, it can go back to where it belongs. That's pretty much what I got for this pile. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who this might be. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, we're going to put these advice from spirit cards aside till the end. Let's see what fears are holding you back and how to move forward. We have others' approach was better, Scorpio, unfair tactics, exposure, runner comes back, Aries, disrespect of wishes, erasing a criminal's past. So, you may be feeling like somebody else's approach was better to a situation, but I feel like this person ran away from a situation instead of dealing with it. Also, I feel like these people used very unfair tactics. They really hurt a lot of people with these tactics they used. And I feel like they're going to be being exposed for what they have done. Yeah, somebody may have been running from a criminal background as well. There's going to be exposure coming out about something for you guys, though, about some sort of unfair tactics that were used, things that were hidden in the dark. You might be afraid of exposure of your own actions as well for some of you, but you know what was hidden in the dark always comes out, and there's no reason in worrying about it. I'm going to go ahead and pull an extra couple of those cards. We got truth is uncovered and laid bare. Stolen money returned. Leo. So, somebody stole some money from somebody, and they used a lot of lies and manipulation, deceit to do this. All the truth of everything that has happened here is going to be coming out. And somebody who ran away from the situation is going to be coming back as well. Somebody could have even stolen money from somebody, telling them that they were going to erase some of the things that had happened in the past, but they didn't. Somebody could have been trying to make a deal in that way, and that was all uncovered, or will be soon. There could have been some sort of blackmail involved here as well. We have bear. We have earthworm. We have starfish. You dealt with somebody very shallow or superficial in the past, and I feel like you are worried that the people that you're around are going to turn out to be shallow and cruel, the same way that other people in your past have been. I feel like in the past you have went through a lot. You've went through a lot with a lot of people who were very shallow, were very materialistic. They really didn't see the worth and value that was deeper than the surface level. And you may have even had a hard time yourself seeing past the surface and what they were showing you, the mask that they were wearing. And so now you might be worried about making new connections going forward, but I feel like you've done a lot of healing, extensive healing, and now it's time to come back out of this healing energy. It's time to come from this hermit energy of looking within and understanding everything and growing and learning, to putting all of the new things that you have learned into action by getting back out there and doing what you feel is right in a situation, because I feel like you have figured it out at this point. 7 of Pentacles, Knave of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Wands. So somebody might have told you something about moving into a new beginning or a new situation or a new endeavor of some kind, one they're really passionate about, but I feel like a lot of it was all lies. It was all bullshit. It was meant to reel you in. I feel like you're having a hard time deciphering whether people are expressing the truth or lies because of all the lies you've dealt with in the past as well. I also feel like you might be scared of exposure coming from other people who have some sort of internet-based business, or like a YouTube channel, or a social media influencer, or a news broadcaster, or something along those lines, or a writer, where you're worried about your truth being exposed through their channel or their form of exposing truths for some of you. And on the other side of that coin, it could be that you are worried about exposing these truths because of how these people will react and how they may lash out or retaliate against you for expressing your truths. But it's time to tell your story regardless. You've been working very, very hard towards something. You've had a lot of faith, trust, perseverance, determination, and I feel like it is paying off right now. Even if you can't fully see it yet, it is already starting to pay off, and it's only going to continue to grow. It's only going to continue to grow, but these people want you to feel like it's something that's going to fail because they don't want you to expose the truth about them. So let's see advice from Spirit. You are a badass. Know that it's true and move on for you. Let go of the past. Focus on peaceful and harmonious ways of doing things. Your energy is so pure and amazing. So rock forever. Because you're so damn fine just the way you are. Yeah, you're amazing exactly the way you are, and you have nothing that you need to change. You really need to start being more of you is the only thing that you really need to change. And the only way you're going to be able to be more of you is if you let go of this constant, incessant fear that if you be yourself, it is going to cause everything to fall apart. It's going to cause people to want to come after you, or it's going to cause people to want to hurt you, or it's going to cause people to see you as shallow or something along those lines. You're a very, very deep, beautiful person, and you have a lot of things to put out there, and these truths that you are revealing are really going to bring a lot of things to the surface that were not seen before, but that does not mean that it's going to hurt you. And I feel like a lot of you have been worried about expressing these things because you might be worried about the truths about other people being released, or the truths about yourself being released, or something along those lines. Don't worry about that anymore, because that's keeping you stagnant. So, pile 3. I didn't even say bye to pile 2. Pile 3. Let's see what fears are holding you back and how to move forward. These are the advice from Spirit, so I'm just going to put those over there for a minute. Let's see, we have coming home, new business, a reason why comes out, someone new enters the playing field, Gemini, people wake up, Sagittarius, motives found. I'm going to grab a couple extra of these just... Let's see. We also have a child is found out about, awakened senses. So, somebody who took off, could have been an old friend, could have been somebody you definitely walked away from. Very two-faced energy. Somebody you walked away from, they left, but they're going to be coming back. You could be starting a new business. People may have tried to shit all over you in the past, but now they're waking up. A reason why they behaved the way they did is coming out. There was somebody that was in their ear that was pretending to be your friend, and that was kind of trying to destroy every relationship you found outside of them, because they were worried that you weren't going to be there for them at the end of the day if you had anyone else in your life. And they wanted to keep you all to themselves, not only because of those insecurities and fears, but also because they didn't want anybody else to have access to the knowledge that you had. And the knowledge that you had that they had access to, they were trying to sell off as their own. Motives are going to be being found for these situations going on. Reasons why are going to be coming out. New people are going to be coming onto the scene. There may even be a new child that is coming onto the scene as well. Your senses are really waking up. I feel like a lot of you are afraid about everything that you are going to be finding out in the near future. So we have owl, butterfly, camel. You've been on this long, hard, arduous road, and you have found this massive strength within you. You have found and realized that you can really handle any situation that comes your way. You have a lot of inner fortitude, a lot of inner strength, a lot of ability to be able to transform, to change, to be able to grow, to learn from every situation you enter. You are very claircognizant. You are somebody who knows things. You know a lot. You are very wise. You are very knowing. You are very perceptive. You really understand the motives of people around you. You really understand what they're doing. You really understand why they're doing the things they're doing. And I feel like a lot of you at times have questioned whether or not you were right on these things. But I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to be coming to light soon that are going to verify how right you were. And you guys may be scared of some of the gifts you have or some of the abilities that you have, because other people have taken advantage of those things in the past. Other people have hurt you because of their jealousy in the past. And so you might be having a really hard time wanting to really show your gifts or express your gifts. The Tower, the Two of Cups, the Knave of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Somebody was watching you. Somebody was watching you a lot. Or you're afraid that somebody is watching you a lot, maybe even. Something was destroyed. Something fell apart. There may even be a phone call that's getting ready to come in that is going to, and it's like you know that this is coming. If this one is about you, you know this phone call is coming, and this phone call is really going to set a lot of things into action. It's going to tear a lot of the foundations you thought were firm down. You could have even dealt with some phone calls or some messaging from this person that really caused you a lot of pain. It caused you a lot of hurt. It caused you a lot of heartache. It caused you a lot of... It was like a hit at your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-love, your self-confidence. And you might be afraid of making new friendships or bonding with new people because of the way these people treated you in the past. I feel like they watched every move you made, and they did things just to tear you down, just to destroy your world, just to try to bring you down because you were so amazingly strong. They had never seen anybody so strong as you. You were so emotionally mature, you were so emotionally balanced, and they just wanted to tear this down because they have never been that way in their life before. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, the fear that is holding you back is this fear of learning to love again because you might lose again. You don't want to lose the love again. You don't want to be stuck out here alone again. And in the past, it has torn your entire world apart. And it's like you finally found some friends and then all of them were gone. And you finally found some friends and then all of them were gone because none of them were good. And everyone was just out for themselves. And I feel like a lot of you guys, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. And it's going to be different because you've learned the lessons you needed to learn. So you're going to be seeing a lot of different things coming in. You also may be very scared about getting close to children again if you had relationships with a lot of children and these children were taken from you or removed from your life, or, you know, it's like a teacher or like somebody who babysits a lot of kids or things like that, or even your own kids or stepkids or things like that. And you might be afraid of opening up to a new situation where you're bringing new kids into your life and having to go through losing them again. That could be it for some of you as well. But either way, you're being asked to really open yourself up to the idea of just enjoying balanced, harmonious, peaceful situations with friends and family, and knowing that that is possible. And don't worry about anybody else watching what you've got going on or trying to interfere in it, because when people are actually your friends and people are actually your family, and nobody can get in between that. It's got a solid foundation. So what you need to work on is building a solid foundation before raising something up, and knowing that once there is that solid foundation, that other people are not going to be able to tear it down. Leave behind any fear, anxiety, and doubt. Leave it in the hands of those that you pray to. Allow yourself to receive the blessings that are coming your way. Stop standing in your own way and blocking them out. Stand in your power, stand up for yourself and others. Stand up for what you feel is right. Don't let others get you riled up. Respond. Don't react. So it's time to remember to step into that balance, step into that power that you have gained, step into that stability that you have gained. You have gained a lot of emotional stability. You have gained a lot of calm, a lot of peace, a lot of power in that calm and that peace. You are not somebody who, I feel like these friends in the past who stomped on you and did this crap to you, I feel like a lot of it is because they are viewed as crazy. And you might have been viewed as crazy in the past, but you learned how to respond to people instead of reacting to people. So anyone who is manipulative, anyone who is gaslighting, anyone who is doing anything like that to you cannot turn you into the person who looks crazy anymore, where they may have been able to in the past. And remember to continue doing that. Remember to continue in that energy. Allow yourself to receive the blessings that are coming your way, because there's a lot of them coming your way. Stand up for yourself, stand up for others, stand up for what you feel is right, and leave behind any fear, anxiety, or doubt. Make sure that you are doing what you feel is best and not giving into the lower energies that may come your way in certain situations. That's pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.